Have you ever wondered why we pee when we are stressed? It's an intriguing curiosity, isn't it? You're not alone if you've noticed this odd physiological response during moments of high tension. What if I told you that this seemingly bizarre reaction has a scientific explanation? It's not just a strange coincidence, but a complex interplay between your brain and body. This peculiar response to stress is more than meets the eye. So, why does this happen? Let's dive into the science behind it. To understand why we pee when stressed, we first need to understand stress itself. Stress, in a biological sense, is our body's response to a perceived threat or demand. Whether it's a looming deadline at work or a lion chasing us down the savannah, our body reacts in pretty much the same way. It's an incredible survival mechanism that has evolved over millions of years. This reaction, often referred to as the fight or flight response, prepares our body to either confront or run away from danger. It's like flipping the switch on a supercharged engine, revving up our heart rate and breathing, and flooding our system with energy. And the fuel for this engine, that's adrenaline, also known as epinephrine. This hormone is like the spark that ignites the engine. It's released into our bloodstream, causing our heart to beat faster, our breathing to quicken, and our senses to become hyper-alert. But that's not all. Adrenaline also triggers the release of glucose and fatty acids into the bloodstream, providing the energy needed for these heightened physical demands. In addition, it diverts blood away from non-essential systems, such as the digestive and urinary systems, and channels it to muscles and critical organs. So we see, stress triggers a chain of physiological responses in our body. But how does this lead to us needing to pee? Let's unravel this mystery. Now that we understand stress, let's look at how it connects to urination. When we're stressed, our body kicks into what's often called the fight or flight response. This primal reaction is all about survival, preparing us to either face the threat head-on or make a swift exit. To do this, our body releases certain hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline is all about immediate action. It increases our heart rate, dilates our pupils, and yes, stimulates the bladder. Ever felt the sudden urge to pee right before a big presentation or during a tense moment in a movie? That's adrenaline for you, making your bladder more active and giving you that gotta-go feeling. Cortisol, on the other hand, is a bit more complex. It's the body's main stress hormone, and it works by diverting resources to where they're needed most. When you're under stress, your body prioritizes vital functions like heart rate, breathing, and muscle function. It's all about getting oxygen and nutrients to the muscles and organs that will help you respond to the stressor. But what does this mean for your kidneys? Well, as the body focuses on these vital functions, it reduces blood flow to less crucial areas, including your kidneys. The kidneys are responsible for filtering your blood and creating urine. So, less blood flow to the kidneys means they have less material to work with, and as a result, they produce less urine. However, once the stressful situation passes and cortisol levels start to drop, blood flow to the kidneys increases again. They start working overtime to filter all the blood they missed out on during the stress response. This results in an increase in urine production, often leading to a sudden and strong urge to pee. So in a nutshell, stress can make you pee more, both by stimulating your bladder directly through adrenaline and indirectly through cortisol's influence on blood flow and kidney function. So, the next time you feel the urge to pee during a stressful situation, remember, it's your body's way of coping with the stress. Now we know why we pee when we are stressed. Having unraveled this mystery together, let's take a quick recap. We've journeyed through the complex labyrinth of the human stress response, discovering how it triggers our primal fight or flight instinct. This ancient survival mechanism sends a cascade of stress hormones coursing through our veins, preparing our bodies to confront or escape from perceived threats. Among these hormones is adrenaline, which accelerates our heart rate and breathing, but also affects our kidneys, leading to increased urination. We've also learned that the hormone cortisol, released during prolonged periods of stress, can cause frequent urination as it interferes with our body's fluid balance. So when you find yourself rushing to the bathroom during times of stress, don't fret. It's not a sign of weakness or a cause for embarrassment. It's your body's natural response to stress, a testament to our evolutionary past. So it's not just you, it's science. Remember, it's perfectly normal to pee when you're stressed. Until next time, stay curious.